Good morning, y'all. It's Saturday, July 12th, 2025. Let's talk about AP News and its top 5 most read articles online. Number 1. You remember back on June 21st, 2025, when the stupidest president in U.S. history, the Trump, well, he said we bombed 3 sites in Iran. No, he said we obliterated 3 sites in Iran and that they could no longer build nuclear weapons. Turns out one of those sites was a geodesic communications dome used for the U.S. We bombed our own fucking shit. This was confirmed by Pentagon spokesperson Sean Parnell. So, the stupidest president in U.S. history and his band of misfits and folks who don't know what the fuck they're doing, that was one of his quotes, albeit about someone else, but it fits his administration. Bombed a U.S. site. Now, either you guys did that on purpose and it was a distraction. You didn't really want to bomb Iran. You didn't really want to go to war because you're a bunch of chicken shits, which you should be. Leave them people alone over there. Or you just really fucked it up. You thought you were bombing Iran, but you ended up bombing our own shit. How much money is it going to cost to rebuild that communication site? Huh? Yeah. Number 2. ICE was doing, as they called it, targeted operations in Southern California. And they said there were 2 men they were going after, they believe were here illegally in the country. One of the men was from Honduras, and he ran into a Southern California surgical center. The staff there, props to y'all, because you confronted ICE and said, hey, show me some ID. Show me an arrest warrant. Of course they didn't do that. They never take off their masks. They don't have any warrants to arrest anybody. We know this, right? Well, they ended up arresting the guy. And what's very sad about it, we don't know where this guy is now. He's been arrested. What's also sad about it is, remember I said they were doing a target operation? No, you weren't. Because while they were there, they saw 2 other people who looked like they were illegals and questioned them. Hey, who are you? Are you here illegally? Blah, 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 blah. The 2 men, or I don't know if they remember, 2 staff members were able to prove that they were here legally, so they weren't arrested. If you're doing a targeted operation and you got the man you came for, you leave. You don't go after anybody else. Now, this surgical center is located in San Bernardino County, and I'll tell you why this is important. The judge in the U.S. Central District Court of California, well, that jurisdiction of that court is over 7 southern counties in L.A. Well, this judge said, hey, stop doing all this arrest without probable cause. She basically said, stop doing the racial profiling. She also ordered Department of Homeland Security, teach your, and I'm going to put this in air quotes, staff, your officers, about reasonable suspicion, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. That phrase again. Now, why is that important? I told you about those 7 counties that this court has jurisdiction over. I'm going to let you know which ones they are. LA County, Riverside, Orange County, Ventura, Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and ding, 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 San Bernardino. I'm going to let y'all connect the dots, do the math on that with that arrest of the Honduras man. I'll help you out. That surgical center is located in San Bernardino County. Now let's go to number 3. State Department. Over 1,300 employees were fired yesterday. 1,107 of them were civil service employees, and 246 of them work for the Foreign Service. What's bullshit about that? Well, the whole thing is bullshit. The people came in there, told the people that they're fired, and that their jobs had been abolished. Their access to email and to the computer system was going to be cut off by 5 p.m. You fuckers knew you were going to fire those people before yesterday. Why couldn't you give advance notice? Why couldn't you follow the established rules, regulations, and procedures on terminating federal employees, on cutting the staff? I've said this time and time again. Just about every president before the one that's in office now has trimmed the federal workforce, but they followed the rules, regulations, and procedures. This staff, this administration doesn't do that because they want to be bullies, misfits, and bullies who don't know what the fuck they're doing. I like saying that in case you didn't know. Now, let's go to Missouri. Your governor, Mike Kehoe, he repealed a law that the voters, you voted for and approved just last year, and that was on paid sick leave. This law also gave inflationary adjustments to the minimum wage. Now, Mike Kehoe says he did this. He signed a bill that repealed this and it did other things. And he said the bill overall was going to protect families, going to protect job creators, protect small business owners by cutting taxes, rolling back overreach, and eliminating costly mandates. Now, I will say the bill that he signed did do a couple good things. It did give tax breaks for seniors and disabled, and it did eliminate sales tax on feminine hygiene products and diapers. Of course, I'm gonna like that. I'm a female, I'm a woman. But then on the flip side, it's bullshit on that too. You all are just doing that because you want to promote only white women. You want white women to have more babies. You see, the maggots, the Trumpies, all you want America to be is a white male-dominated country. Probably just white males with a few white women in here, but you want them to be barefoot, pregnant, and in the kitchen because you want to just have them keep popping out babies. Yeah, keep that up. See how that's gonna work out. White women, I told y'all before. I'm gonna tell you again. Y'all better step out, step up, and step out. You all gotta save this country and get rid of this administration, because they are a joke. Now, number 5. Let's talk about how the U.S. views on immigration have changed under the stupidest president in U.S. history, Donnie Two Dolls, he who shall not be named. Surprising numbers, so let's get into them. A poll of people asking whether they thought immigration was a good thing. 79% said immigration is a good thing. Now, versus last year, only 64% said it was a good thing. Now, those who thought immigration was bad, 20% said it's bad. Last year, that number was 32%. Interesting. Wouldn't you think the numbers would be reversed because of the Trump and all the propaganda he puts out? Lies that he puts out. It's not propaganda, it's lies. Now, as far as immigrants themselves, are they a good thing? The pollsters, they ask people that too. Republicans, now you're saying that immigrants, 67% of you are saying they're a good thing. Last year, only 39% of you said that. I guess you all don't want to take the jobs that you claim they had stolen from you. You know, housekeeper, maid, migrant farm worker. Because all these farmers are crying, oh, we thought the blacks were going to come work the fields. No, the fuck we're not. We did our time in the field. You white tees, you maggots, they claim the immigrants took your jobs. There's your jobs. Go out there and work in the field. Go and be a housekeeper, maid. Yeah, you don't like that now. Now, independence. You were also asked, are immigrants a good thing? 80% of you are saying now that they're a good thing. Last year, only 67% of you did. And Democrats, hell, AP didn't even list no numbers. They just said your numbers are always high. Figures. Now, immigration, do you want it to be decreased? 30% of people polled wanted to be decreased. Last year, 55% did. That's how the fucker got in office. Now, the November election, Republicans, last year, 88% of you wanted to decrease immigration, right? Now, only 40% of you do. 88% to 40%. Those are awesome eye-opening numbers. What are we going to do about this? I'm going to leave it at that. I'm reaching my limit on the video. But interesting numbers, interesting articles that are being most read on AP News. Take it in. Have a great day.